So there's this incredibly powerful feature built into most of the AI tools you use, and I'm willing to bet most people aren't using it. It can totally change how you deal with your files. Forget searching. We're talking about having a real, actual conversation with your documents. You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You have a super quick appointment, the doctor hands you a report, and you walk out to your car thinking, wait, what just happened? It's such a common and honestly really frustrating experience. So you get home and you're just staring at this piece of paper. You see all this jargon, A1C, LDLC, EGFR, and it might as well be written in a different language. You know it's important, but you have absolutely no idea what it means for you. Well, what if you could? What if you could just hand that report to a really smart friend and say, hey, can you just break this down for me? That's exactly the big idea we're diving into. Okay, the most important thing to grasp here is that this requires a little bit of a mental shift. We're all programmed to search for things. This is different. This is about having a dialogue with the information itself. Let's just look at the old way versus the new way. The old way is a mess, right? You're opening like a dozen different browser tabs, Googling every single term one by one, and trying to piece it all together yourself. The new way? You just upload the file once and you start asking questions. It's all in one place, it's all in context, and man, is it a lot faster. I love this quote because it just nails the concept. It's literally like having a brilliant assistant who can tear through a dense, boring document in seconds and just tell you what you really need to know. That's what this lets you do. And look, this isn't just for medical reports. Think bigger. That lease agreement you're about to sign, a complicated insurance policy, a bill that doesn't make any sense, you can even upload a photo of a weird bug in your house and ask what it is. The possibilities are huge. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds awesome, but how do I actually do it? Let's get practical. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps, and you'll see it's probably way simpler than you're imagining. So, where do you click? This is usually the first hurdle. For tools like ChatGPT and Claude, you're going to look for that little paperclip icon. You know, the classic attachment symbol. For Microsoft Copilot and Gemini, it's usually a plus button or maybe a little image icon. That's your gateway. That's the button that lets you upload. The whole process really boils down to 4 steps. First, you find and click that icon we just talked about. Second, you select your file, just like you're attaching something to an email. Third, and this is key, you just type your question in plain, normal English. No special code, no commands. And the best part is the 4th step. You can keep the conversation going, ask follow-up questions. The AI remembers what you've been talking about. So let's bring it back to that lab report. You could upload a photo of it and ask exactly this. Explain what each number means. Tell me which ones are in a healthy range, and what specific questions should I ask my doctor at my follow-up? And boom, in seconds, you get a clear, actionable summary that actually empowers you for your next visit. Okay, hold on. Before you get too excited and start uploading everything, we have to talk about safety. This part is incredibly important, so please pay close attention. You've got to be smart about this. Let me be as clear as I can be on this. Before you ever upload a document, you must redact your sensitive information. I mean, take a physical marker, use a digital editing tool, whatever it takes. Black out or cross out your private data. This is a non-negotiable every single time step. So what are we talking about here? Things like your social security number, any banking passwords, your full credit card number, or any other private account info. Just make it a simple, automatic habit. See a field like that? Black it out. And here's the thing to remember. Covering this stuff up doesn't make the AI any less helpful. It does not need your social security number to explain your lab results. It does not need your bank account number to find a tricky clause in your lease. It only needs the core text to do its job. All right, so you know what this is, you know how it works, and you know how to do it safely. The big question is, where do you begin? Let's get you set up for your very first conversation. My advice is to start with something simple, something low stakes. Don't go digging for a 50-page legal contract for your first try. Try it with a utility bill and just ask, where is most of my money going? Or, upload a takeout menu and ask, what are the gluten-free options? This is all about building your confidence with the tool. That first time you upload something and you get a genuinely useful, insightful answer back, that's the unlock. That's the aha moment. It's when you stop seeing this thing as a fancy search engine and start seeing it for what it is. A conversational partner, a powerful tool for understanding. So I'll just leave you with this question. Think about it. that confusing email that's sitting in your inbox, that weird charge on your phone bill, that report that's been on your desk for weeks. What will your first conversation be about?